getting tired of taking it over the barricade, things inside it. The lunatics now running asylum. I said the lunatics now running asylum. Cause again, tired of taking it over the barricade, things inside it. The lunatics now running asylum.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tuesday night. APF presents Lockdown, and tonight the tournament for this lovely, gorgeous APF title continues, as we will have two elimination matches in the redemption bracket when you got Sergeant Chaos taking on Sierra Montgomery. And then another redemption bracket match as the Purge takes on the Master of Illusions. And then who will join the redemption bracket after it's all said and done? Because we got Elijah McFly taking on Little Sweet. One of them will be dropped down to the redemption bracket after tonight's show. And the same thing goes for Hollywood Haywood and Vagabond. One of them will also be dropped down into the redemption bracket after it's all said and done. But ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's all about. The prize at the end of the tournament. You know, our first match, I think we are going to open with, I gotta make sure I can't even remember what I said as the first one. I believe it is going to be Sergeant Chaos taking on Sierra Montgomery in the redemption bracket match. I'm just going to cut right to the action, ladies and gentlemen. I am tired. I've had a long day today, so I'm just going to bring you these matches, and then when it's all said and done, we will get your results read out so you can know. And also, we will discuss next week's lockdown, because we are running lockdown every month this week to get this tournament done and over with and crown a champion at the end of Summer Massacre, which is our big summer showcase at the end of August. But the first match is Sergeant Chaos taking on Sierra Montgomery. So let's go to the ring.
Asylum. Cause again, tired of taking it over the barricade.
Sierra Montgomery. Here we are, the redemption round. One of us is going home. The other one comes right back into the fray. And I can tell you exactly who's going home and who's going back into the fray to fight for another day. You are about to pack your bags and head back home, because you have no skill. You've lost the edge that you started with. You don't have the skills to pay the bills. You can't put dinner on the table with the bullshit you're throwing out. But here's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you exactly why I am the one moving on. Because one, I have the skills to pay the bills. Two, I have the drive, the dedication, and the motivation necessary to secure the win at any means necessary. And three, I'm just better than you. Simply put, I am on another level. You know, I absolutely hate quoting famous wrestlers and other people, but I'm going to steal one today. I am entering God mode. Greatness on a different level. And it's simply because I can pull my words straight from the hip and fire off at a moment's notice. You throw some bullshit at me, and I'm gonna throw it back, because guess what, motherfuckers? I got more games than Milton Bradley. Let's fucking play. Let's go. Let's get down to brass tacks about this now while we have the chance. See, I learned a little bit of something about you. I've watched some of your old videos. I went back and did some research, as well as spoke to competitors who had previously faced you. And we all came to a unanimous decision and an agreement on one thing. You, unlike the rest of us real promo stars and promo artists, you can't pull straight from the hip. You are reading from a script, my dear. And it's dead obvious. There are little telltales in your videos that give it away. Dead giveaways every single time, showing you have no skill to memorize your words or to come up with something straight off the hip. Little telltales like you're looking over here, you're looking over there, or you look down, or you look up, above and over the camera, because you've got something pre-positioned behind it. Just close enough for you to be able to read and hope like hell that the rest of us aren't noticing. Oh, we notice. And that exactly is why I am better than you. And do yourself a favor. Brace for the impact.
Patriotism, defined by the Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy as love of one's country, identification with it, and special concern for its well-being and that of compatriots. In the case of a certain someone, his need to belong to a group and be a part of a more incumbency narrative, to be related to a past and a future that transcend the narrow confines of an individual's life and its mundane concerns. Hi thotties, it's your girl Sierra, and I'd like to welcome you to Hot Mess Confess. While I didn't envision being in the spot of almost clinching my way to the next round of the winners bracket, I was beaten by only 1 point. 1. But people will forget about that part since they give praise to the winners and dismiss whoever it was that they defeated in the first place. So while I didn't secure the win, I proved once again that I can still hang with the best of them. Not really something I can say about my opponent though. Sergeant Chaos, with a name like that, you belong in a growing list of rejected alpha male characters that provide no substance for a plot or its associated characters. How do you unsuccessfully portray yourself as a supposed figurehead when, like the people you so properly represent, are self-righteous and superficial to the nth degree? You are literally the NPC of APF. I remember your last hype you had against the Reptile Tribe's own Elijah McFly. It went a little something like this. Hey, Elijah is a man that can't do nothing right, Sergeant Chaos. And the last time that I saw your performance, I'm just gonna make that stuff up because I actually didn't see nothing. It was sad. So sad that I don't even remember what happened because I couldn't even watch. And I'm looking left to right trying to think of what else to say, but nothing coming up because I'm boring. I'm so boring, and that's why I lost. How did that go again? In fact, let's break down what your place in this tournament has been like so far. Round 1, you only won because Dagon had no idea what his character is besides talking in an unnaturally deep voice to sound creepy and scary at the same time because he doesn't know any better. Then round 2, up against Elijah McFly, the dark horse of this entire tournament. Having you win against someone like that would have been criminal. While he's dressed as a clown and lost against a literal girl, he at least had something you could never hope to have: substance. So how are you possibly going to convince anyone that you should win against me? As far as I'm concerned, you won't even know what to do or how to handle my sheer presence. And when it's all over, your entire body will be draped onto that hard wooden floor as I look down at your remains. And all before you can even register the words that ring out on the speakers, Sergeant Chaos has been eliminated. I look forward to this. Allow me to show you how a sergeant is meant to be drilled.
Well, that was the first match of the redemption bracket of tonight's show. One of those competitors will unfortunately be eliminated. I can't even talk. I'm tired. Eliminated. Who will it be? Well, you have to find out at the end of the show if you want to know, because right after lockdown, we have results. So now we'll get into our second match, which is not a redemption bracket match. It is not an elimination match, but it is a match between Little Sweet and Elijah McFly. One of those guys will be in the redemption bracket after tonight's show. So let's go ahead and bring you to the ring so you can see that match right now.
You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later gotta cut you down, sooner or later gotta cut you down. Go tell that long-tongued liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him that God's gonna cut him down, tell him that God's gonna cut him down.
APF, I would say the competition is heating up in the third round of the APF title tournament, but it's only you, McFly. It is what it is, you cocky, arrogant little shit. At least Sierra Montgomery gave me a run for my money last week, and go right ahead and say I only beat her by 1 point. But you can win by an inch, or you can win by a mile. But a win is a win. And I'll admit, that 1 point win had me feeling like I actually lost last week. And that pissed me off. Now all my rage, anger, and frustration gets taken out on you. And I ask you, do you actually think your back is big and strong enough to bear the load? But I'll be brutally honest with you, I don't think it is. And the look I saw in your crazy eyes leading into today tells me you don't think it is either. So, you're just going to run through everyone, huh? And you don't give a fuck who it is and slither right into the finals. Do you realize how weak you made yourself look saying that stupid shit? Yet another one of your mistakes I will capitalize on tonight. Now I can appreciate you want to be successful and bring more gold into the reptile tribe, but not on my watch. Not as long as I'm still in this tournament. You won't. Now you saying you want this more than anyone else is absurd, because for all the great talent there was and still is left in this tournament, there's no fucking way any one of you want this as badly as I do, because I'm on a mission from God, which is bigger than each and every one of you, and I will not stop until my mission is completed. I get it now, APF. If I hope to be the first ever APF champion and complete my mission, I have to get back to being the little sweet I know I can be in the fly. That means nothing good for you. I knew I was going to fuck you up as soon as you cast me aside as an afterthought. A mistake we both know you should not have made. You made your bed. Now you have to lie in it, you dumb son of a bitch. But fear not, my slippery friend, for all hope is not lost. Because after lockdown, at least you have the redemption side of this tournament to look forward to, because that is exactly where you are headed. Now I have seen vast improvement in you, even since our first match. But I'm afraid the improvement hasn't been vast enough, because it is simply not your time.
Monsters are living under your bed, cause they are the voices in your head. Zombified by the lies they said, we've become the walking dead. Won't stop till you're
For the second time. The second time that we have to go through this. The second time each and everybody that has to go through Elijah McFly, they think that I'm an easy target. Little Sweet, this is our second challenge. Our second time that you and I are gracing the screens. But it's not for the PPA Tag Team Championship, because the PPA doesn't have any resemblance in the Asylum. Little Sweet, you can sit on your fucking ass all you want, but it's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to get you far enough in this tournament. Each and every one that came in front of me, what happened to them? They fall. What happened to Johnny Rockstar? He stumbles from his words. What happened to Sergeant Chaos? He didn't get to sing his national anthem on Red, White, and Bruised. So now, Little Sweet has to take on the Jester of Genocide, the Reptile Tribe's personal snake. Because I am founded by the unholy enchantress. I was born by the Shadow Realm. The Reptile Tribe is no joke, Little Sweet. Little Miss Tasmanian Devil himself, Mr. I want to sit on my ass and speak nothing but gibberish words. Little Sweet, what happened last time will not happen again. Each and every time you go through me, it's going to go even more harder for you. In this tournament, you won't be the first ever Asylum World Champion. For you to hold that gorgeous belt around your waist, let's face it, you're gonna fall like Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Little Sweet couldn't defeat Elijah McFly. And on lockdown, you're gonna be locked in with the Jester. Because after lockdown, it's game over.
Another great match, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. I know we only got 4 matches, but every match on this card is a good one. And that's exactly why I enjoy watching this tournament, because the fights that everyone puts on for this, what are they willing to do to overcome all the odds to become the first ever APF champion? And I truly enjoy watching y'all come on screen, doing your hypes and putting on the work, giving the APF your best. Now, the next match we have scheduled is another redemption bracket match, which means after it's all said and done, one of these competitors will be going home. But is it going to be the Master of Illusions, who truly redeemed himself after getting a win over Rika, creating history inside APF with the first ever tied match? The same thing said about the Purge, a man who got true redemption when he faced Shady Sean McKenzie for a second time. And he came out here and blew the roof off and showed everyone a different side of the Purge. Well, we are going to see that match. But first, we are going to take a break by our sponsor, the official sponsor of APF, Pretty Poison Designs. That is Pretty Poison Designs. They will make your promo merch. They make our APF merch. You want a tumbler, you want some decals, you hit up Angel Paul. Spooky season is upon us. And she is ready to take some spooky orders for your spooky needs. Halloween cups, tumblers, anything you want, you hit up Angel Paul. With that being said, we are going to jump right into this redemption match. Purge taking on the Master of Illusions, and it starts now.
Pissheads and assholes of APF. As you see here, this is an illusion of the Purge. But ladies and gentlemen, do we need an illusion? I don't think so, because the real magic is standing in front of your screens here. Because I am the magic behind the Purge. I am the one who has the heart and the desire for become the APF World Heavyweight Champion here. But I need to question yourself here, Master of Illusions. Do you have the heart? Do you have the desire to become the APF World Heavyweight Champion? I don't think so. It took you 3 times to beat Rika Wildley and send him into the sunset here. But breaking news, you're not gonna send me into the sunset because I'm still standing here. I'm still standing till I breathe my last breath here. And this will happening when I have the APF World Heavyweight title on my shoulders. As you see, Master of Illusions, I am more focused. I am more desirable on my way to the finals here. I proved each and every single body wrong in this place. They thought like I would be out after Shady Sean McKenzie because he's the pure shit here. Well, breaking news, everybody! I'm still standing, and this goes out to you, bitches. But we need to get some facts out there. Who was promo of the night? Me! Who was match of the night? Me! You know why? Master of Illusions? Do you know why? Because I am the intensity. I am the pure strength here. And I don't need some fancy pants edits here to make myself a promo artist. I don't need any fancy pants filters here to impress each and every single body. Yeah, you might impress me at the straight jacket session. But here comes the but after all. I was forced to. I was forced to because I can't let myself the asshole out there. Because they all know that I am the nicest asshole on the planet here. I am the nicest asshole on the roster here. And Master of Illusions, your time in this tournament is up. Your time in the tournament is about to be ticking down from each and every single second, just like a heartbeat. You're gonna hear it. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Straight line, and you're dead. And all I can say is, Master of Illusions, good luck in your future endeavors. Maybe you can join Ricka Watley in the sunset and leave the fuck us alone. And all I can say is you're gonna hear the 3 most dangerous words in the promo universe today. Embrace division.
Hello, everybody. I know that all of y'all are looking at me and wondering, what do I have up my sleeve today? You see, the thing about magic is magic has a wonderful side effect. If you know how to use it, then you know how to manipulate it. You know how to go anywhere. You know how to be anyone. Today, we're going to learn a very valuable lesson. Purge is going to be on the ending receiving line of that. You see, the thing about magic, Purge, is that I can be anywhere at any time. That's why my current location is Germany. But you don't hear me. And you don't see me. Because you think that I'm full of shit. But that's okay. You're going to change your mind by the end of this entire thing, because you're not going through the next round. You're not going. I am. And today, it's not necessarily about magic, Purge. It's about violence. Because I'm going to do something that no one's ever done to you, Purge. You see, I'm in your home country, but you know that already. You know. And right now, your mama is wondering where her baby boy is. You see, you're not getting out of this tournament unless I beat you senseless. And see, a lot of people want to take the promo game and incite violence, but nobody actually wants to do it. Nobody wants to create the magic. Nobody wants to create that portal. But today, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna find out what violence and magic does when they're mixed together. I commend you, Perch, because you've beaten people that were above your pay grade because you had passion. But today, tonight, you're finding out the correlation between magic and getting your goddamn ass handed to you on a silver platter. But see, I don't want it just to be you hurting, because I want you to feel. I want you to feel it all. And you know, the good thing about magic is, Bert, is you can't hear me at the moment. But when you rewatch it, when you wake up, you will feel every single thing. You don't believe me, and I bet everybody else doesn't believe me, but that's okay. You will now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a little dark. That was dark at the end there. Hope Purge is okay. Master Illusions is out for blood. He's out to end the Purge, as we just saw. Hope Purge is okay, though, but the show must go on, and we will find out that situation later, I guess. Before we get to the main event, as y'all saw on the Straight Jacket Sessions, there was a mysterious video played challenging someone, calling someone out, I guess, as a target. We have that video for you right here. What does it mean? Will we get more? Who knows? But time will tell. But here is that video.
The legends live.
You're sick. That's why he's here.
The symbol.
Shall we play, Doctor?
Target. Out. Take out.
Honestly, from what I understand, Seven retired from promo land. Maybe the person that is seeking him, targeting him, didn't get the memo. I'm sure Seven is out there on the beach somewhere drinking drinks out of a coconut. So does he even know that someone's after him? Who knows? Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? But I do know this. It is main event time. And what does that mean? Another round. After it's all said and done, one more competitor will be sent to the redemption bracket. And remember, just because this person makes it to the final, it's still double elimination. Anything can happen. We could get to the finals and one person can run the whole tournament, but someone can swoop in from the redemption bracket, give that person their first loss, and then they would have to fight one more time until everyone is eliminated. So anything can happen in this tournament. So we will jump right now to the main event of the evening, Hollywood Haywood versus Vagabond. I hope you're ready, because right after the match, we'll have results and next week's lockdown schedule for you to get this tournament concluded.
Good golly, Asylum Promo Federation, it is time for Hollywood Haywood versus Vagabond, Part 3.
free, but you guys don't know that, do you? In case you've been living under a rock in the promo verse, this is the third time that I am going to smack Vagabond's ass into a different multiverse in less than 2 months. You see, Vagabond, I've called you one of the most artistic promo artists in the game. But I've also called you one of the most insane promo artists in the game. And I don't mean insane in a good way. I don't mean like insane like I'm afraid of you. I mean you are the very damn definition of insane. You are doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting different results. And I'm hoping that the third time's a charm. I'm hoping that tonight you come out here and you do something different. But the sad fact is, Vagabond, even if you do, it won't be good enough. Because you see, I have proven that I am better than you on every platform available. I have proven that I'm better than you across the entire promo verse. And no matter what you do tonight, even if you wise up, kid, and finally do something different, there will not be a different result. Because I am exactly what you strive to be. I am a promo icon. And I didn't call myself that. Your good buddy Wallace called me that. You see, I'm not only a promo icon, I'm a promo god killer. That's right. Why don't you ask Chris Champion about that? The minute I slayed the promo god. But this isn't about all those other places, is it? It's about APF. And do you really think for a second that APF deserves to be represented by someone like you when they are looking at someone like me? Someone who, when they need eyes on the product, when they need the eyes on the damn product, guess what they do, Vagabond? They pick up the phone and they call Hollywood Haywood because he gets eyes on their product. Now, the man that wins the first ever world championship here will be exactly that. He will be a man, not some demon. You see, Vagabond, I do think that one day you might be that guy. But that day isn't today. And let's just speak hypothetically here for a second. Even if for some damn reason you get past me tonight, Vagabond, you're going to have to beat me again in this double elimination tournament. And we all know that the odds are in my favor. That won't happen. So I'm doing you a favor tonight. And I'm giving you the opportunity to walk away with a little dignity left. Because see, you have gotten yourself into a situation that is way above your head. I'm here and you're here. And I am going to beat your ass all across the promo verse if that's what it takes. And tonight, here in APF, I am one step closer to becoming the first ever world champion. Woo!
APF! Here we are! It's me for Simon Haywood! I'm just so excited to be in this match! Because Haywood has been always somebody that I've wanted to face for a very, very long time because he's always been my biggest advocate, my biggest fan since day one, since I came onto the scene 2 years ago! Because here in APF, the inmates run the asylum and I'm the craziest of them all. Because I'm going through my bracket and I'm about to do a clean sweep. Oh, this is so exciting. This is so good. This is... Oh. Oh, wonderful. Mr. Haywood, I knew you'd make it. I knew you'd come. Just like you knew I'd make it. Because everybody thought that Ricker Wildly was going to get past me. But no! I showed him what for. I dragged him to the realm of shadows. And he hasn't been the same since. And now it's Haywood's turn to get dragged into the shadow realm. Tell me something, Mr. Haywood. Have you ever experienced fear? Because if you haven't, you're about to. I'm going to inject into you words of venom because I'm like a snake. Fangs like venom. Because my words are going to seep into you. Stick onto your subconscious like so many of those prickly things that you get when you run outside for a little too long and they just stick to your socks. Or if you're unlucky enough, your human skin. Because, Mr. Haywood, simply put, you do not stand a chance against me. Because once I start, there's no stopping me! Because just when you think I'll go in one direction, I'll take you in several. Just when you think you have a puzzle figured out, there are several pieces still missing that you will never ever figure out until it is too late, because I have already changed the narrative. I have already changed the game. Simply put, Mr. Haywood, I'm going to drag you into the realm of shadows. Because it is the place where you will belong for all of eternity. Because the darkness of which is going to swallow you up. It's going to tear you apart relentlessly, effortlessly, leaving you with nothing but your original name, Robert Haywood. Because simply put, Mr. Haywood, when it's all said and done, how does Haywood stop me? How does Haywood overcome me? How does Haywood put me down? How does Haywood's ego survive after I'm finished with him? Because I have to perform clean swing within this bracket. Because simply put, Mr. Haywood, I drag you to the realm of shadows, tear you apart, leaving nothing left, nothing to chance. Because once you look into these eyes, you will see nothing but a void of madness and terror, of likes which you've never seen or experienced in your entire life. Because Haywood, this was over before it started. Nice talking to you, Hollywood Haywood.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this towel's heavy, but that was a great match. And this is the prize that awaits you all. I'm going to put this sucker down because it is time for the moment everyone's been waiting for at the end of the show, where we read your results and then I give y'all next week's lockdown to get some of these eliminations out the way. We are trying to run it every week. But we are going to start with the first, I think it's the first match. Yeah, Sergeant Chaos versus Sierra Montgomery. First match, redemption elimination match. Now, if y'all want the actual scores, like per category, you can message me or Angel, but I'm just speeding things up here tonight. I'm just going to give you the total overall score from Judge 1, 2, and 3 and give you your total, because you win by total points. I'm just not going to read all that. I just want to get this knocked out so I can go eat dinner and relax for the night. So with that being said, Sergeant Chaos versus Sierra Montgomery. Judge number 1, 88 points to Sergeant Chaos total. Got an echo. Let me turn my phone off. Sorry. All right. 88 total points. Judge 1, Sergeant Chaos. Judge 1, Sierra Montgomery, a total of 94 points. Judge number 2, Sergeant Chaos, with a total of 76 points. And Sierra Montgomery with a total of 79 points. Judge number 3, Sergeant Chaos, with a total of 85 points. With Sierra Montgomery and a total of 80 points, making your winner. Hold on. Yep. Sierra Montgomery, 255 to 241. So Sierra Montgomery wins the match. Sergeant Chaos is eliminated from the tournament. So now we've got Little Sweet taking on Elijah McFly. One of these guys will be joining the redemption bracket. Judge 1, Little Sweet, with a total of 88 points. Judge 1, Elijah McFly, with a total score of 89 points. Judge number 2, Little Sweet, with a total of 79 points. Judge number 2, Elijah McFly, with a total of 75 points. Judge number 3, Little Sweet, with a total of 81 points. And judge number 3, Elijah McFly, with a total of 86 points. With your winner, 250 points to 248, Elijah McFly. So now Little Sweet joins the redemption bracket, which is okay because it gives him another day to fight in the tournament. Now, another elimination redemption match. See y'all commenting in here. I don't know what's going on. I see comments about nipples. I don't want any part of it. Anyways, The Purge versus the Master of Illusion. Judge number 1, the total score of 95 points awarded to The Purge. Judge number 1, a total points of 94 points to Master of Illusions. Judge number 2, a total of 90 points to Purge. And judge number 2, a total of 90 points to Master of Illusions. Judge number 3, a total of 90 points for The Purge. Judge number 3, total points to Master of Illusions, 84. Your winner, 275 to 268, The Purge. Wow. Everyone, great matches. That's the hard part, is being a judge and judging these. Like I said, just because you are eliminated from the APF tournament, please don't be discouraged, because we need you in APF, and we want to get you on screen. We have our big showcase coming up at the end of the month, where we will have the main event to crown the first ever APF champion. But there are still spots on that card, and we need people wanting matches, because not only are we going to crown a champion, we are going to find someone that will be the first ever contender for that title at that showcase. More info on that very soon, closer to the event, I believe. But, all right. So, main event, Vagabond, Hollywood Haywood. One guy will be sent down to the redemption bracket, but that doesn't mean they are out of the tournament because they can fight their way back and win the whole damn thing. So, with that being said, judge number 1, Vagabond, total score of 93 points. Judge number 1 with Hollywood Haywood, a total score of 94. Judge number 2, Vagabond, total score of 86. Hollywood Haywood with a total score of 93. And judge number 3, Vagabond, total score of 86. And Hollywood Haywood with a total score of 86. Your winner, 273 to 265, Hollywood Haywood. So that is the recap we've got. Sierra Montgomery winning 255 to 241 over Sergeant Chaos. Little Sweet versus Elijah McFly. Elijah McFly gets the win, 250 over 248 to Little Sweet. The Purge wins against Master of Illusions with 275 over 268. And Hollywood Haywood beats Vagabond 273 to 265. And I know it's hard to get these weekly shows out of the way because you got today, then you only have a few days to prepare and hype your match because of one hype minimum is required. And I know a lot of people got stuff going on. There's tons of action going on in all these other federations. But next week's Lockdown, August 15th, I got 3 matches scheduled. First one will be the 2 that's ran both sides of their bracket that has not lost a match in this tournament yet, which will be bracket 1, Hollywood Haywood taking on bracket 2's Elijah McFly, because one of those guys will have to go down into the redemption bracket. So that is next Tuesday. Hollywood Haywood versus Elijah McFly. I'm not sure if that's been done anywhere else before. If it has, I'm sorry I haven't seen it, but I am excited to see it here in APF. And then we've got redemption bracket matches, which means eliminations. We are going to see the man that was on a bye this week, Sam frickin' Spade, in the redemption bracket as he takes on Sierra Montgomery. And then we will have the Purge, who is still standing, taking on Little Sweet. So that's the 3 matches we have for Lockdown. For the tournament, if we might have room for one more, like a grudge match if you want to be on the card, maybe 2 more matches if you want to be on next week's Lockdown. It's short notice, but we're just trying to get this tournament concluded because end of the month we want to crown our champion, and we want to get a contender lined up for that August show so we can know who is going to be the first contender against the first ever champion, which we probably won't do that first defense till the end of September showcase once the champion is crowned. So Lockdown is next Tuesday the 15th. I'm going to give y'all, since it's short, such a short notice, I'll give y'all till 12th to get the promos in. If we get them in on time, without no delays, if we could get them in on the 12th, I could get them to judges on the 13th, maybe the 14th. But ideally, is get them to judges on the 13th so I can have results on the 14th before the show. And then we can see who is eliminated, who moves on, who's still standing, all that good stuff. But let's recap that lockdown next week. Redemption bracket. Sam Spade taking on Sierra Montgomery. The Purge taking on Little Sweet, giving Vagabond the week off because right now we have an uneven number in the elimination redemption bracket. So there's no one for him to face as of yet until either Haywood or Elijah drops down to the redemption bracket. So where Vagabond gets a bye next week. We haven't seen Sam Spade compete since he beat Mama Purge. So he has to be on next week's lockdown. I know everyone's working hard, but payoff is going to be worth it. But I will post this on the page. I will tag everyone involved so they know they have a match. They know when their promos are due, and you can get out here and hype those matches. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for tuning in to this show. Said I've started a new job this week. I am still actively looking for someone to help me kind of take some of the workload off of my shoulders. Like I said, Ed is the GM. He is not going anywhere, but due to his health, I want him to focus on his health. So we need a co-GM who is willing to run some lockdowns for me when I am working late or, can't get on there. Honestly, hopefully Jordan Drake's back this week for Straight Jacket Sessions because I don't think I'm going to be able to participate in it this week. So I will have to get with him. We have Match of the Week on Straight Jacket Sessions, which you will see Rob 1495 since he's our new champion. And him and Lulu had a draw, but Lulu, unfortunately, had to step away for a little while. So Rob 1495 is the current reigning, not really a champion, but he's the current winner, I would say, I guess, in the Straight Jacket Sessions weekly match. I think we're going to end up doing something with that. Like if someone is in the weekly match and they win 5 matches in a row, maybe 6, kind of make them work for it. If they win 5 or 6 matches in a row on Straight Jacket Sessions, maybe they can earn themselves an opportunity at the APF title. So with that being said, Rob 1495 defends his streak, if you will, on Straight Jacket Sessions. We're calling it a streak. I know that was a tie, but Lulu can't move on, so Rob's moving on. So if he can beat Mama Purge, he'll go on to next week to face a new opponent. If not, Mama Purge beats Rob 1495, well, then Mama Purge will go on next week to face a new opponent of my picking, I guess. Anyways, y'all have a great night. I am going to go eat some dinner, and I appreciate you all. We'll see you this Thursday on Straight Jacket Sessions, but I'm not sure if I'll be there, but hopefully Jordan Drake will be back. So, ladies and gentlemen, good night, and thank you again.